Standard 3.9 asks you to explain the structure, functions, and processes of the judicial branch of government. So let's get started. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Virtual History 360. I'm Mr. Wade, and today we are reviewing Florida's updated civics standards. Now, this might be your introduction to the standard or a review before the EOC. Either way, we're going to work through this content together. It might sound complicated, but don't worry, we'll break it down together and you're going to be just fine. But if you aren't already subscribed to Virtual History, do yourself a favor and click the button now so that you can keep up with all of the standard review videos that will be coming out this year. So, what do you say? Are you ready to jump right in with Standard CG.3.9? Here we go. The judicial branch is composed of a system of courts that work at both the state and federal levels. At the federal level, the judicial branch is headed by the Supreme Court of the United States, which is the highest court in the land. The Supreme Court consists of 9 justices who are appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate. The justices serve for life and have the crucial responsibility of interpreting the Constitution and federal laws. Now, let's talk about the functions and processes of the judicial branch. One of the significant powers of the judicial branch is judicial review. Judicial review allows the courts, including the Supreme Court, to review the constitutionality of laws and determine whether they comply with the Constitution. This power ensures that the actions of the legislative and executive branches are in line with the principles established by our Constitution. Another important process within the judicial branch is the trial and appellate processes. Trials occur at the trial courts, also known as district courts at the federal level, or superior courts at the state level. These courts are where legal disputes are first heard and evidence is presented. Judges preside over the trials, and juries are often present to decide the facts of the case. Once a trial court has made a decision, parties dissatisfied with their outcome can seek an appeal. Appeals are heard at appellate courts, such as the Circuit Courts of Appeals at the federal level or the Court of Appeals at the state level. Appellate courts review the legal decisions made in the trial courts to ensure that they were fair and consistent with the law. Unlike trials, appeals are focused on legal arguments rather than presenting new evidence. Now, let's compare the structure, functions, and powers of courts at the state and federal levels. State courts handle a wide range of cases, including criminal, civil, family, and probate matters. Each state has its own court system, typically consisting of trial courts, intermediate appellate courts, and a state Supreme Court. The powers and jurisdiction of state courts are derived from their respective state constitutions. On the other hand, federal courts primarily handle cases involving federal law, constitutional issues, and disputes between states and citizens or citizens from different states. The federal court system includes district courts, circuit courts of appeals, and the Supreme Court. The powers and jurisdiction of the federal courts are derived from the U.S. Constitution. Lastly, let's discuss a few key terms related to the judicial branch. A court order is a directive issued by a court that requires a person or entity to take a specific action or refrain from doing something. A writ of certiorari is a legal order issued by the Supreme Court to review a case from a lower court. And a summary judgment is a decision made by a court without going through a full trial, usually when there are no disputed facts and the judge can apply the law directly. So in conclusion, the judicial branch of government plays a vital role in interpreting the law, ensuring its constitutionality, and resolving disputes. It consists of a system of courts at both the state and federal levels. The judicial branch exercises powers such as judicial review, oversees the trial and appellate processes, and upholds the principles of justice. Understanding the structure, functions, and processes of the judicial branch helps us appreciate the importance of a fair and independent judiciary in our legal system. Okay, that was a lot, so I know you're going to go deeper in this standard in class, but hopefully now you feel a little more confident about the content. But I want to hear from you. Do you have any questions about what we've talked about today? If you do, leave them in the comments below so I can answer them for you. And of course, while you're there, be sure to check out the link to my spring store where you can get some awesome virtual history t-shirts for yourself, just like the one I'm wearing today. Look, it has the Supreme Court on it. Be sure to use code STUDENT to get 10% off your entire order. Also, go ahead and hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to check out my other videos like the ones over here. The rest of this Civics playlist, my other Civics videos, US and world history, even my 360 videos you can look all the way around. Do yourselves a favor and check them out, because I know you're going to like them. Alright, for Virtual History 360, I'm Mr. Wade. I'll see you next time.